You don't go home, you don't talk to them, you just disappeared. The court will give you 60,000 naira.
Hey guys, welcome to another mind-blowing episode of Justice View. Now, this man abandoned his wife and children. The wife sued the man to court because of what he has been doing to her. Now, when Judge Fumi listened, she decided to do this for the woman. But a lot of people think that the condition that was given to the man was too harsh for him. Like, you are going to watch this video till the end and see for yourself if truly the condition Judge Fumi gave to this man was too harsh for him. Please watch this video till the end. Share me your thoughts in the comment section and give me a thumbs up.
Yes. You claim that Frederick left home since January, left you and the children.
Yes.
And your business, unfortunately, has not been striving well.
Yes.
So you don't have the fund to adequately cater for the children.
Yes.
And the children are currently out of school due to lack of funds.
Yes, ma'am.
That your house rent has expired since 6 months ago.
Yes, ma'am.
And the landlord is disturbing you to move out of his property.
Yes, ma'am.
The husband doesn't pick your call.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you go looking for him. When you see him, he might give you like 1,500 naira.
Yeah.
So you want the rent to be renewed.
Yes.
And the children to go back to school.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do for a living?
Ma'am, I do cook for people that is selling. I do cook for them. After cooking, sometimes give me 1.5. After then, any pure water and can water they drank and throw away. I normally pick it also and sell to people that producing kunu and zobo.
How many children do you have?
4.
So what do you have to say? Because what I have here, you are claiming you had to leave home due to shame of seeing your children crying out of hunger. That this has caused you a lot of high blood pressure.
Sugar.
That you tried everything possible to make provision for the family, including sale of rat poison.
Even to make sure that it
Yet you've not been able to adequately provide for them.
No.
So when did you people get married? The two of you. When did you get married?
2010.
2010. Was the situation like this as at that time?
No.
Or you were working? Was it like this? This is the way?
Something like that.
Were you working at that time?
Doing generator engineering.
Speak out, speak out.
I'm doing generator work, engineering work.
Okay.
It didn't. Unfortunately, the thing is not working again.
How?
Handwork. Unfortunately,
you don't get customers or what?
No customer, no. And I saw that my children, they are crying.
I can't hear you.
I saw that my children, they are crying. They are not going to school when the problem started. I said, let me change to rats.
So the best way is for you to just take off, sort out yourself. At least anywhere you go, you get something to eat. Then let her cope with the 4 children. 4.
Mommy.
If you are together, you rub mind together and look for solution. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So when you now abandon them and leave them and just go, because you see, I don't think it's the right thing to do. You have challenges. There is a problem on ground. Then the two of you have to sit down and look for solution to it. You can't say because you don't have any job, then the children cannot eat. If they are going to cry, they will cry to her only. But if you are there, if she has somebody to call and you have another person to call, you raise little money and provide something for them. You didn't reason it that way.
I try it that way. But when I'm doing it, and it will look as if the situation is so bad more than it is before. And not because of it, I develop.
Bring the number of children you can cater for, conveniently cater for into the world is always the best. Do you understand me? You know, I'm sure, but you are where you are. How do you move forward? You can't just leave 4 children there and say because you don't have food, you will not eat. I don't know whether I'm making sense to you. So what do you want to do about that?
What I want to do, it's not that I hate my family. I love my family.
Okay.
But what I saw in my family can make me to die quick.
What you did? What? What you saw?
In my family, the way they are not going to school,
Mm-hmm.
they are not eating, can make me to die quick. So I can't withstand the pressure.
So if she leaves the children and leave the house, so what happens? The way you left, if she leave the 4 children in the house and take off too, or you think that's impossible?
It's not that. It's not
So
that.
what will happen?
It's not that rough. Even sometimes, the last money that will be in my hand, I will not eat. I will give to her.
You still give her money till now?
I give her sometimes. I will give
You
her
said he still gives you money.
small little money.
So little. That kind of money, 1.5. Whenever I met him on the
Is he
way.
working somewhere?
No, it's hawking all this mosquito kill.
That is
So how often does he give you money? And how much does he give you?
Because I don't even know where he's staying. Sometimes we met on the way. I'll man tell him, how about the children? Don't want.
Does he have a phone that you can call him on?
Yeah, his line. Sometimes he put my line for black book. I call him, I can't get him.
In fact, if she call me, if I don't have money, it will look as if I will be. It's as if there is a hurt that is in my body, because I know that the problem is money, and the money is not at my hand. So I
still don't understand you, because you see, we're talking about responsible parents and irresponsible parents. Which category will you put yourself? If you can go to sleep every day knowing very well that your children are suffering somewhere, you are eating. When did you leave the house? When did he stop living with you?
January this year.
So you have not eaten since January and you are alive.
Wow.
No, and you are still alive since January. Are you telling me you have not eaten? The way you are getting something to eat, to feed yourself, that's the same way you ought to have been struggling to feed the children. And let her put whatever she has on the table too. So the two of you have to be balancing it. That's not good enough. You abandon 4 children that you don't even know what they will become in future. 4 children.
I'm begging God to help me.
You have to provide something. How much do you want to be giving them? You have to. You are working. You are making some money. You don't come home. She can't even rub mind with you or plan anything with you because you've abandoned them. When was the last time you went to check them out?
Since this year, I've not even seen the children.
This year, you've not been there.
No, I don't want to.
Since as he left that January.
Since you left in January, you didn't go back. You don't miss them.
If I come,
You don't miss them.
if I come to there, I told you, I will have BP. The condition of my children is not okay.
So the condition of children are not okay. You know that. But wherever you are, you can still go to bed. You can still eat. You can sleep. You can go somewhere and gist and laugh. Knowing your children are suffering somewhere.
If I see,
you are saying it yourself.
No, if I'm sleeping, I will not have the BP. Check my BP.
So the children should keep on suffering where they are. One day they might die off. It's okay by you. If they starve to death, that's not a problem to you. That is it. So that is your position, is that?
I'm going to. Every day. Sometimes I will be in the churches for me to make sure that God will help me to return to my family and set it free. That is what
I don't want to insult you, but what you are talking about is rubbish. Going to church is as good as going out in the morning to do something to earn income. You are waiting till the day God will come down.
Put hand for something is not work.
What do you say?
I put some hand for something.
There are a lot of work that can be done. If you enter that Lagos Island, you will be making at least 7,000 naira per day. 7,000 naira. I know people that sell only pure water and they make about 10,000 naira per day. Inside that Judgement. I'm talking from experience. Pure water. And she's not the one that is hawking them. All she does is buy. Eyes, there are people that comes to take them. You say you are into rat poison business About how much do you make in a week? I'm not talking about daily, in a week. About how much do you make?
Sometimes I will sell, sometimes I will not sell.
How much when you sell? About how much do you make in a week?
A week, 1,000. Sometimes
And where are you selling?
I'm working it around.
Which area?
I'm so at Yanoba.
What?
Yanoba side. My first tag. I used to go there.
You walk around and you don't sell. You don't sell. You make about 1,000 naira in a week.
There are many people into it.
I'm not hearing you.
There are many people into it.
Then you change your line of business. That's what they call hustling. You try something, is not working out, you try something else. But you will stay put there because if that is feeding you and you don't have conscience, that maybe you don't care about them. Because it's absurd to me to hear that you are in Lagos and since January, you have not for one day gone to the house to check on 4 children. And it's not as if you are saying anything negative about her. Maybe she has offended you. So as far as you are concerned, that's their problem. The way they survive. It's not right.
It's a problem of the...
What are you doing right now?
I'm still doing those. I'm still cooking for.
Doing what? Cooking for?
Cook for people that is selling. They will, after cooking for them, they will give me 1.5. Give me 1.5. Then
What
I'll
kind
still
of
go and
business?
pick those things.
What kind of business would you have loved to do?
As I am now, I can food stuff. If I see a place to do a food stuff business, I can do it very well.
What do you mean by food stuff business?
I mean those things that they will use to cook food.
Like what?
Food, even rice, garri, and
I don't understand.
spaghetti.
You'll be selling gari beans. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Raw material. The
raw one.
Okay.
Yes.
So how much are you looking at?
I should see. I don't know. I'm not in somebody's pocket. I don't know how much. Like about if I should have money, if I have like 400,000 to get a place, do it well, to get
You see,
something.
every business you start somewhere and you start building. If you are waiting for you to save 400,000 naira, how many years will it take you to save 400,000 naira? So rat poison is not moving. You have to look for something else to do because you must feed your family. Do you understand?
It's money I'm looking for.
What do you say?
I didn't say money to change and that's it.
Where are you sleeping? Where are you staying right now?
I'm spending with a friend, but also friend.
Which friend?
One of them.
He doesn't have name.
Order!
What?
Fred.
Fred. His name is Fred. Where is he staying?
He's staying at Agbarasa.
So Fred is not married.
No, he's not married.
He's not married.
He's not married yet, but he's about to marry.
And Fred thinks it's right for you to be living with him, and he doesn't ask you whether you've gone home to see your children.
I told him everything about me before any other thing. I say, if I'm seeing my children where they are crying and they are not going to school, it will make me to die quick. That's what I told you. He said, instead of me not to die, I should put my head, let me have rest first to be fair. I will not write for you. And true, that is how that is what will happen. I know how my health it is. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. If you check my BP, it's high. Check my sugar, it's high. It's not joke. You can test it now.
It's so unfortunate that a father could think like you. It's rather unfortunate. I'm telling you. Because you see, providing financial support is, by the way, that's one thing. Having that psychological balance of having that fatherly figure there that they can run to, talk to, is equally missing. And you are not dead. You don't go home. You don't talk to them. You just disappeared. I don't know whether I'm communicating with you because it seems you don't seem to understand what I'm saying.
I understand you.
You see, because January till September, do you ever for one day worry about what is going on at home? For one day, worry about what could these people be going through. Now she's claiming they are going to be thrown out of the house. As far as we are concerned, she should sort that one out as well with 4 children. You are not concerned. You've gotten somewhere where you are laying, you are putting your head every night with your friend. So you've sorted yourself out. They will be on the street very soon. Where should they go? They should move in with you there. Everybody should come over. Right? Your friend can accommodate everybody. I'm not mommy.
I believe that 9 minutes God can do something.
What did you say?
I believe that 9 minutes God can do something for me.
It's pathetic and you are smiling. You should be crying. I'm sorry to say. What's funny there? What is funny? That you brought 4 children into the world. Yes, everybody can have challenges. Everybody. There is nobody that cannot have. But when it comes, you don't abandon your children. January till September. We're not talking about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. You are in this Lagos. You have somewhere where you are sleeping. You are feeding. Because if you don't feed, you'll be dead by now. I said that before. From January till now. You won't be alive. And you won't be this robust if you are not feeding.
Half square meal.
What?
Half square meal a day.
What?
Half square meal a day.
I can't hear you.
Said half square meal.
Half square meal. You still get something to eat. Do you know what they are taking over there? So have you been feeding the children too?
When I get those things now, cook for people like today I did not go. When I come back, I'll manage even the cans I pick. I use buy some certain things, cook for them.
You know
It's
what?
not enough because everything is
You know what
very,
I'm
very
going to-
cost. It's not enough.
I'm going to give you 2 months to go and sort yourself out. Do you understand me? Look for a way to provide for the family. Because people don't understand that spouse can end up in jail for not providing upkeep. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's your responsibility. So the way you've managed to work out a way that you can get half meal per day, within the next 2 months, try and work out how you can be providing half meal for these children. Then she can provide the remaining half meal for the children as well. So in the meantime, the court will give you 60,000 naira. Do you understand me? For you to try and manage for the upkeep of the children, pending November ending. So by December, by first week of December, you should be with the legal team. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Work it out. So by then, come up with something concrete. It might not be this easy. Do you understand me? I know it's not easy now. Don't just abandon them. That's why I have problem with you. Do you understand me? Consider their interest too. It is what it is today. It doesn't mean that's the way it's going to be tomorrow. Do you understand me? You have to be there for these children. They will grow up one day and become an adult. Let them see. Even if you are going through so, let them see. Be part of it. Witness how you are struggling to raise them. Do you understand? So please consider that. Then within the next 2 months, let me have whatever proposal you have. Do you understand? So that's the position. Is there any other thing you want? Nothing. Are you sure?
Maybe it's disturbing me.
Landlord is disturbing you. You have to move out of the house, definitely. You have to. So you have to try and provide. See the legal team when you leave it. Do you understand? Okay, arise.